Secrets and Vows. Season 1, Episode 7. Velvet Shadows. Betrayal never arrived loudly. It slipped in quietly, dressed as loyalty. By now, London trusted no one completely. Smiles were rehearsed, affection rationed, and even friendships were weighed for value. The season had taught them that intimacy was merely another currency. Lady Eliza Ardenwood felt it when someone she trusted failed to meet her eyes. She felt it in the pause before answers, in the way her name was spoken with care rather than warmth. The circle around her had tightened, not in protection, but in calculation. That morning's velvet quill was different. Shorter, sharper. The most dangerous secrets are not sold to enemies. They are given freely to friends. Eliza's hands trembled as she read. The letter described a betrayal that had not yet surfaced, one planned quietly, patiently, by someone close enough to know where the wounds would be deepest. Across the city, Julian Hawthorne received news of his own. A business arrangement had collapsed overnight. Funds withdrawn. Allies vanished. Someone had warned others away from him before he could defend himself. He knew immediately. Only a handful of people had that information. Only one had motive. That evening, a gathering was held under the guise of reconciliation. The guest list was small, intentional. Trust, it seemed, was being tested. Eliza arrived to find the room divided. Friends sat apart. Couples avoided touching. Conversations died the moment someone approached. She caught whispered glances exchanged behind fans and wine glasses. Lady Margaret Vale greeted her warmly. Too warmly. "You look tired," Margaret said gently. "The cost of being admired." Eliza smiled politely, but something in Margaret's eyes unsettled her. Julian arrived late. He went straight to Eliza. "You were warned," he said under his breath. "About what?" "About trusting the wrong people." Before she could reply, the room fell silent. A letter was produced, this time not by accident. A confession. A trusted confidant had been feeding information to the Velvet Quill in exchange for protection. Names were listed, affairs detailed, private conversations quoted word for word. Eliza recognized phrases she had spoken in confidence. Her breath caught. The betrayal was intimate, deliberate, irreversible. The accused woman wept, insisting she had done it to survive, that everyone was lying anyway. That loyalty had no reward. Julian watched Eliza's face as understanding settled in. "You trusted her," he said quietly. "I loved her," Eliza replied. "That hurt more than any scandal." The room fractured. Accusations flew. Friendships ended publicly. A marriage shattered in real time as a husband realized his wife's closest companion had been her lover's shield. Lady Margaret observed from the shadows. Satisfied, later Julian confronted her. "You orchestrated this." She did not deny it. "I accelerated it. You used them." "Yes," she said calmly, "just as they used each other." Eliza overheard everything. Something hardened inside her. That night, London learned a new lesson. Secrets were no longer safe with friends, only with enemies. The Velvet Quill's final words cut deepest of all. "The darkest betrayals come from those sworn to protect us." Eliza folded the paper carefully. Julian burned his. Lady Margaret began planning the end. The season had reached its breaking point. Review in next episode. Velvet Shadows delivers the season's most personal betrayal. Trust collapses from within. Friendships are destroyed, and Eliza is forced to confront the true cost of intimacy. The damage is no longer theoretical, it is permanent. Next episode, Broken Vows. Marriage fractures, forbidden love resurfaces, and a choice made in desperation threatens to ruin everything before the finale.